asymmetric issues. They have a large special operations force. They have large conventional forces. They're developing ballistic missiles. So, they are a serious threat that you have to understand that they have developed capability over time, and they study this every single day. So this is not something that they take, they are focused totally on the Korean Peninsula. And so for many, many years. So you got to understand that they are fairly sophisticated in how they might conduct operations. And so we should not ever take the North Koreans lightly in terms of military capability.
Well, we're talking about the future of war. And one key aspect of the future of war is cyber warfare. North Koreans, I didn't think they had a very good cyber warfare capability, but I seem to have been wrong if, in fact, they did what the U.S. says they did to Sony Pictures.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, cyber is a relatively inexpensive way to attack and influence outside of your borders. And so to invest in it and to develop expertise is something that you see many nations potentially trying to do. So I think it's something we have to take very seriously, and I think we are. As we look to the as I think about the future, one of the real challenges that we have and what we have to focus on is what I call is synchronizing and integrating cross-domain warfare. What do I mean by that? That's about integrating and synchronizing effects from air, space, cyberspace, sea, land, and bring effects. So for the Army, it's our responsibility to integrate and synchronize that and be able to use that to bring effects on the ground. And it's both non-lethal and lethal effects, and you should have different spectrums of this capability. So it starts out small and can grow and grow and grow. So you provide lots of options for our national security leaders. So for me, that's something that we have to think about. Now, cyber is I would argue it's a new form of maneuver in military terms. And so we have to be able to understand and do that. So our ability to develop cyber capabilities, national level cyber capabilities, operational and tactical cyber capabilities are very important to the future of warfare. And I think that we are doing that. We have reorganized ourselves in the Army. We now have an Army Cyber Command. We've now developed a Center of Excellence. We've created a new career field for cyber. We have a Cyber Institute at West Point that's dealing with educational institutions and private companies. So this is important, and we are investing in this. Even with our budgets going down, we are investing in this cyber. So it's very important.
Because they could shut us down if some...
Whenever you guys are ready. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. If you want to introduce yourself and your role in the MCGA program.
Sure. My name is Dr. Tracy Kazee, and a dual role in the MCJ program. I was a student graduate and now an adjunct professor.
The Criminal Justice Criminology program has some of the most respected faculty in the nation. People are really doing the job. I mean, it's one thing to teach theory and what comes out of a book, but what's more important in the classroom are the practitioners that come in and teach for us.
In the unique case here, I provide the real-life connection between what's in a textbook and what people write about and what I've experienced over 30 years.
I was really inspired by many of the professors. They were all great to work with, had a variety of resources available to the students, and they made it a great experience.
A crucial part of our undergraduate and graduate program is the internship. And it's funny, students go into it, they're so fearful of doing the internship, but this turns out to be one of the best experiences they have in the program.
I am a big fan of the internship program just because I think it fills the gap between education and lack of experience. And people face that problem all the time. They can't get a job because they've got the experience, the education, but they don't have the experience. And an internship fills in that gap. In our particular program, it's a hands-on program. Students get trained in all aspects of death investigations and investigations in general.
Tracy and all of the investigators there really allow you to learn and grow and gain the experience that most students lack coming out of an educational program.
We've started putting the MCJ completely online. We think this really provides the expertise and the quality of our program to a much wider set of students.
The beauty of the online is that anyone, anywhere can take classes and get their Master's of Criminal Justice.
Gives students the chance to take a number of different classes in a variety of different fields, so it can really be tailored to fit your own professional goals and interests and learning objectives.
The advantages to a graduate degree are that you can either prepare for law school or for a PhD program, and you can also use it in your own career.
The MCJ program was instrumental in what my position is today. When I was in graduate school, I was promoting through the ranks, and one of the things that was really highlighted through those promotional experiences was my education.